Hey guys, it's me, Luke. Today is day 10 of our trip. Real quick, I'm going to give you a little tour of the area where Blue is sleeping. There's a bunk bed, and this is our last hotel. It's super cool, and I'm going to show you. So here's the bottom bunk where Blue was sleeping last night. There's a ladder that goes up to the top level, and there's also a curtain here that you can pull across. So basically that's what the bunk bed looks like. This is our first time staying in a hotel that has a bunk bed, so that was pretty cool. And now we should be getting back on the road, so I'll probably see you along with Kina and Daphne in a few minutes in the car, and we'll catch you up on what we didn't vlog. Hey guys, so we left our hotel room and now we're traveling in the car. So I guess I should probably catch you up on what you missed, basically. So I think it was day 7 that we didn't vlog. So if you remember the vlog where Kina gave you a tour of our hotel where we got the presidential suite, basically the next morning we woke up, got our stuff together, and then we pretty much just traveled a lot, and we went to different church sites. Like we went to Diamond, and then after Diamond we went to Far West, and then after Diamond we went to Liberty Jail. It was cool because the jail was inside a visitor center, and we got to go into this room, and there was like a replica of like the Liberty Jail, and we got to walk around it, and there was a sister missionary, and she told us a little bit about it, and all she had to do was press this button on a remote, and there was like speakers inside the jail replica, and it would start playing like stories, and different parts of it would like light up, and you could really imagine like being there when that event happened. Blue really liked how interactive it was. It was really cool. And then after Liberty Jail, Blue and her family drove to Independence. So we drove through to Independence, Missouri, where we went to a visitor center where we just basically learned some history and different things about when the saints were there. And that was also pretty interactive as well. Like we went inside these little like displays, and there were like TVs and audio, and it was cool. Unfortunately, that was going to be the place where Blue was going to meet up with her friend from LPS Amino, Chips and Tacos. But unfortunately, it didn't end up working out, and they weren't able to meet in real life, but they might be able to Skype one day or something. So they didn't get to meet up, but that's okay. The visitor center was still a lot of fun, and then we drove around to get some fast food, and we went to Arby's, and we got Arby's. And then after getting dinner at Arby's, we pretty much just drove through Kansas City until we got to our next hotel in Council Bluffs, which is in Iowa. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to swim there. It was kind of late, so we kind of just like checked into our hotel and went to bed. And then the next day, day 8, that was really fun, because then Blue and her family drove to Omaha, Nebraska, and they got to go to the zoo that they passed a few days before, and that was really cool. There was like a thing called a desert dome, and they walked around and saw different animals that like lived in there. That was really cool. And then underneath the dome there was like, it felt kind of like these caves where you'd walk in and you'd see, I think it was called Creatures of the Night exhibit. Then we walked down there. Kina vlogged a little bit of that with Blue. I kind of just tagged along with Daphne. And then there was also a rainforest exhibit where you walked through and there was like monkeys and like turtles and different animals like that. It was really cool. It kind of felt like she was in the movie Zootopia, if you remember the rainforest district. That's what it felt like. That was one of Blue's favorite exhibits, and mine as well. And then we kind of just got to see different animals. The zoo was really cool. We saw some animals, ate at like a cafe and tried some Omaha steak, burgers. We also went and saw an IMAX movie about the ocean. That was really cool. Then we went and saw more animals, and then we went to the gift shop, and Blue got a souvenir from there. She actually got a stuffed animal stingray because while we were there, there was like a place called Stingray Beach, and Blue and her family went there, and she actually got to pet a stingray for the first time, and that was really cool. It was kind of funny. They would just kind of come up to you in the water. They mostly wanted food, and sometimes they would splash you. It was funny, but they were cute. So real quick, I can show you the stingray that she got. So here's the stuffed stingray that Blue got. There's like its sparkly eyes, the front of it, and its tail. The little stingray, and she named it Scribbles because it's got scribbles all over it. So at the last minute we hit the gift shop. Unfortunately we didn't get to go to one exhibit that Blue really wanted to go to, the butterfly exhibit, but maybe next time, if there is a next time. And then after that, basically we left the zoo, and then Blue and her family found a restaurant to eat at. Oh wait, before the restaurant we went back to the hotel, then we left and found a restaurant to eat at. It was called Cheddar's. It was pretty good. We got a nice dinner there. They had great service. They don't have Cheddar's back home, so it was interesting. Then after we went to Cheddar's, we pretty much just went back to the hotel and went to bed. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is before we went back to the hotel, when we got back from Cheddar's, we also were able to drive up this hill and go see the Winter Quarters temple. It was really pretty, and it had these cool blue stained glass windows that you would walk away from them and there was like nothing in the windows, and then as you got closer there was like these, it looked like there was white stars appearing on it. It was like a really cool effect. So Blue liked that about the temple, and it was just a nice place. Then after that we went to the hotel. And then yesterday for day 9 we left that hotel and pretty much just drove across Nebraska, and then we got to our hotel in Cheyenne, Wyoming. There was like a crazy rainstorm when we got there last night. The rain was coming down really, really hard, and we had to rush under like the awning and get our stuff in so we wouldn't get wet. Once we got our stuff and got settled, and then we found an Olive Garden and we went there for dinner. That was pretty nice. And then after that we got back to the hotel. Blue and her family got their swimsuits on and they went and swam because there was a pool. Then after the pool they went home, or not went home. Then after the pool, went up to the room, got ready for bed, went to bed. And now right now as I'm vlogging this, now it is day 10 and we just left Cheyenne, Wyoming recently. We're going to have to take a detour through another place because the road that we wanted ended up being closed. Also, a few quick things that I forgot to mention about Nauvoo. The day we left, I forgot to mention that Blue and her family got to go to the Nauvoo Temple. It was really pretty inside and they got to spend some time there, and then they went to some of the gift shops, and they got a few more souvenirs and stuff that I can show you later when we get home. And then they left Knoxville. But anyway, I believe that everything is all caught up now. And I hope you've enjoyed the vlogs of our trip. We'll probably do another one once we get home. So, bye for now.